We're diving into something called the Wheel of Life. It's a powerful tool that helps you evaluate key areas of your life and identify where you want to focus your energy and attention. So grab a notebook, a journal, or even a piece of paper, because by the end of this episode, you'll have clarity on your top three focus areas, clear goals, and on your way to taking those action steps to help you move forward. Hi, and welcome to Beyond Empty Nest. I'm your host, Jody Silverman, speaker, mentor, and Chief Dare Officer at Moms Who Dare. Every Thursday, I'll share stories of midlife transformation, happiness tips, and dare you to see the opportunities waiting for you so that you can make this next chapter even better than the last. If you're ready to dare, I'm ready to dare with you. Let's get into today's episode. Welcome to Beyond Empty Nest, into a new year. I'm your host, Jody, and to help kick off this year, I've got something special for you. In this episode, we are diving into a hands-on workshop to help you create a life of confidence, ease, and flow, not just for this year, but for long term. This is the one episode you're going to want to download and save so you can revisit it at any time you're feeling stuck or maybe just need a fresh perspective. We're diving into something called the Wheel of Life. It's a powerful tool that helps you evaluate key areas of your life and identify where you want to focus your energy and attention. So grab a notebook, a journal, or even a piece of paper, because by the end of this episode, you'll have clarity on your top three focus areas, clear goals, and on your way to taking those action steps to help you move forward. So there's two ways you can do this. One is to listen all the way through and then come back and workshop it. The other is to workshop it as you go by hitting pause at appropriate times. Let's get started. Step one is to first understand the Wheel of Life. So the Wheel of Life breaks down your life into 8 key areas: money and finance, career and growth, health and fitness, fun and recreation, family, friends, personal development, partners and love, and spirituality. The goal is to assess your satisfaction in each area, identifying what's working and uncover areas that need more of your attention. It's about clearing and creating a life that feels balanced and fulfilling to you. So take a moment, if you're going to workshop it now, and draw a circle and divide it into 8 sections like a pizza. And I want you to label each section with one of those categories I just mentioned. Or you can push pause and download the Wheel of the Life workbook that I created for you in the show notes below. All right, time to assess our wheel. Now that you have your wheel or the workbook, let's assess each area. So you're going to imagine a scale of 1 to 10. 1 means you're completely dissatisfied, and 10 means you're completely satisfied. You're going to look at each one of the areas on your wheel, and you're going to ask yourself this question for each category. Number 1, how satisfied am I with this area of my life right now? And the second is, what would make this area a 10 for me? Write it down. The next thing you're going to do is, in each one of those areas, you're going to rank them in how satisfied you are with that first question, using the scale of 1 to 10. Or if you're an artist and you like more creative arts, you can color in the pies. So shade in the sections to reflect your satisfaction levels, or just put a 1 through 10 in that pie area. Now be honest with yourself, because this is your starting point. Next, you're going to want to identify your top 3 areas. So look at your wheel. Which three areas feel the most important for you to focus on right now? Do you have them? Once you have them, I want you to ask yourself 2 more questions. Which areas, if improved, would have the biggest impact, positive impact, on my overall happiness and life balance? So which of all the areas, you're narrowing it down to three, which areas, if improved, would have the biggest positive impact on my overall happiness and life balance? And then where do I feel the most tension or dissatisfaction? Which areas? Circle your top three areas. These will be your focus for the rest of the workshop. Now let's take your first focus area, the first of the three, and break it down further. For each of your top three areas, I want you to answer the following four questions, and you're going to write this down in your workbook. Why did I rate this area the way I did? What's currently working well here? What's missing or needs improvement in this area? What would a 10 look and feel like in this area? And get really specific. And I want you to repeat those four questions for each of your top three focus areas. Once you've done that, now it's time to set some goals. For each of your top three areas, to help you set goals, answer these questions. What's one goal I can set to improve this area of my life? And then what's one small action I can take this week to move closer to that goal? And then the third one is, what support or resources do I need to succeed? And you're going to ask those three questions for each goal that you set for each of those three areas. Remember, it's small, consistent actions that lead to big changes over time. When you're all finished with all of that, it's time for a little bit of reflection and committing to your plan. So I want you to take a moment to reflect on what you've uncovered during this workshop. And I want you to ask yourself, these are your reflection questions. What surprised you about your wheel? Was there something that stood out? And how do your values show up in the areas that you chose to focus on? Those three key areas, how do your values show up in those areas? And then what's one commitment you'll make today to start improving your wheel? Write it down or say it out loud. Make it real. This is a lot of work. So I just want you to take a moment and congratulate yourself, because you've just taken a daring step toward creating a more balanced, fulfilling, and rewarding life. Remember, the wheel of life isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Life is ever changing, and your wheel will shift with the changes over time. Keep revisiting the wheel to stay aligned with your values and your goals. When you get pulled off course, come back to your wheel. I just want to thank you for joining me on this special workshop, for being part of the Beyond Empty Nest audience. And if you found this helpful, share it with a friend, or better yet, leave a review. What did you like most about this Wheel of Life workshop? And until next time, keep moving towards your dreams. And as always, dare on. If you've enjoyed today's episode of Beyond Empty Nest, head over to jodysilverman.com for full show notes and other fun resources. Are you ready to clean up your self-talk and reconnect with your midlife purpose? Negative self-talk can hold you back from the confidence, happiness, and relationships you deserve. That's why I created the Self-Talk Cleanup free 7-day mini challenge. In just 5 minutes a day, you'll grow your confidence, boost your happiness, and build resilience to take on life's challenges. Isn't it time to rewrite the story in your head? Well, if you're ready, click the link in the show notes below and join the challenge now. Dare on.